Hey everybody, I'm going to do some pretty dainty coasters today, and I'm going to talk to you now, and then when I mix the resin I'll be masked up, always wear a mask or partial mask, and I wear goggles or glasses. Always be safe, have some ventilation in your room. Speaking from experience, it can cause lung issues. So I'm going to mix. These molds came from Solar Art Studio. They're mold number 84. I'll try to put a link below the video. Today I'm using Counterculture DIY Artist Resin, medium viscosity. I've got some pearls I'm going to use. I want them to be pretty and dainty. I'm going to use white and a pink and put just a touch of shimmer into it. These molds, I do not remember how much they hold, probably at least 4 ounces. I'm going to mix 3.5 ounces per mold for a total of 14 ounces. So I'm going to go ahead and mix it and put it aside and let it be starting to do its thing, and then I'll talk to you about everything I'm going to use. I always put B in first because it's thinner, and then A mixes into B easier, less chances of it not curing properly. So I'm going to do that, and I'll mix it for 6 minutes, and then I'll start my timer after I've mixed for 6 minutes. I always keep my timer around. So I'll start that once I've got my resin in. One thing I wanted to note is this resin is a little bit older. It's not super clear. It has ambered a little bit. It won't affect my coasters at all. The trick that I'm going to use is I'm going to put a drop of purple alcohol ink. This is lavender actually, and it's bravery, so it's not super saturated. And I heard that that will sometimes make your resin clear, kind of like how purple helps with brassy hair, washing it to make your highlights not so brassy. Or purple in toothpaste now that helps make your teeth look whiter. So I'm going to try that trick. I'll be back in 6 minutes. Okay, so we're going to clear, and we're going to hit start, and we're going to start timing. I'll also show you the temperature as I go, but I like to do it both ways, just in case you don't have a temperature gun or something like that. I've mixed for 6 minutes, and we are going to start with the timing because we're going for a bloom effect. Let's just see if the rumor about purple is legit. I'm going to put 1 drop in of alcohol ink. Let's just stir it in. This may not be strong enough either. Let me put 2, 3. I have to say, I think it looks a little clearer. So this is for when you have ambered resin and you want to try to clear it up just a little bit. Purple will kind of cancel out the yellow. So there's that experiment. So what I'm going to use today for my white will be Cast and Craft. And when I have my mask on and I'm doing everything, I'm not going to be talking, so I'll just show you my fingers, or I'll put it on the screen in the video. Cast and Craft white pigment paste from Amazon. Sparkle white, which you can add to any color to give it sparkle, but it doesn't change your color. It's fabulous. It's from Etsy, Funshine Color Shop. I'm going to use white Pinata alcohol ink. And this little piggy Supernova, which is almost kind of a color shift pink, and I'm going to deepen it with a little bit of medium magenta Bray Reese alcohol ink. So that's the colors I'm using, is white and pink today. And some little pearls just in the center. So I'm gonna wait and let the time pass, and then I will come back and we'll do everything after that. I'm finished up. It's 47 minutes in, and I'm going to let these sit for, I'm going to stop the timer because we're done, and I will let them sit for at least 4 or 5 hours, and I'll probably put a really thin coat because I did 3.5 ounces per coaster, so that was 14 ounces. And I maybe could have done another 1/2 ounce or so in each coaster. So another couple of ounces. They probably all hold about 4 ounces or so. So I may do a back layer and I may not, depending on how much they move. I'm going to heat them one more time with the heat gun. I knew with all the petals too, with this mold, every mold is different. It's going to have a different effect, whether it's round, you know, all the different shapes. With all these petals, I knew I needed to do something that was pointed, but you can't do a whole lot in the petals because it will just become, it'll just kind of swoosh into the middle. That's also why I waited as long as I did to pipe in, which is around 30 to 35 minutes. If you saw the timer there, you would have seen the time. But as far as when you're putting that resin into your bags to pipe it, when you put it into the bags, you want it to feel warm in your hand, not hot and not room temperature where you can't tell any difference in the temperature. You want it to feel warm. Then you know that it's kind of ready to do its magic. The little pearls too keep kind of bobbing up. I don't want to mess up the design underneath, so I'm just trying to gently press them back. But because I have so much resin in each coaster, a lot of my coasters I only use about 2 ounces or so in a coaster, and these have 3.5, so they're deeper than the average coaster that I make. And those things will want to pop up if they're buoyant, so that's just, you know, something to be cognizant of. So I'll be back and we'll see if we're going to unmold them or add a back layer. Okay, I'm going to unmold these. It's been about 7 hours. I was going to do a back layer, but I like the look of this side, so I want it to be reversible. Don't have a clue what the other side will look like. The little pearls kind of floated up a bit. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Cute. So the pearls kind of messed up the center part just a bit. Probably messing with them. They don't half show of it. Anyway, they're really pretty. Got some little micro bubbles going on. But for the most part, super pretty and dainty. Very dainty. So I'm very pleased. I'm going to let them sit overnight and get really hard and firm, and then I may or may not put an edge on them. I don't think I will. So, I don't know if you can see that. Put white behind it. These lights in here are so crazy. It's a little softer look on the other side. I had planned on doing more open circles with more defined petals, and I kind of went overboard on the circles too. But anyway, please subscribe if you haven't already. Please share this video if you will. Please comment to keep the algorithms going, and just to let me know that you're enjoying my videos. And I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Love you all.